Good morning, Rochester ALC, and welcome to another episode of C103 News. I'm Madison.
And I'm John. To kick things off today, we have a really important announcement from Mr. Mully about summer school.
As ALC students, most of us probably need to make up credits, and summer school is a really great opportunity to do that and get back on track.
Listen up for more information on how you can earn credits this summer.
Good morning, everyone. You're here for the Molly Minutes today. Could be a minute, could be minutes. There are a few things that we got to get done here big time at the end of the school year. One, if you're a senior, you need and in graduating and doing the ceremony, whether you're finishing in June or whether you're coming back for summer school to finish, you need to stop in the office and check off your gown and do those kinds of things. See Karin in the office as soon as possible and get this taken care of. Very important. Otherwise, it's going to look silly with you not having a gown going through the ceremony. Plus, we need to have things checked off if you're going to walk at your other schools. All right, the other thing, summer school. It's happening soon. Starts right away after your graduation. The following Monday, summer school. Those forms need to be filled out. We need to get those, whether you're interested, get those done and turned into the office. If you're not sure, then make sure you check in with me, and I will help you to fill out the forms to make sure that you're on the list for summer school. Also, it's going to be happening in your advisory classroom. You need to be deciding if you are a sophomore or a junior, whether you are interested in doing that first year college class next year. There will be a form that will be going around to all your advisory teachers, so you need to be showing up in advisory to mark whether you are interested in doing the FIX class, which is a combination of a class that you take here and at RCTC. You'd be considered like a PSEO student, so there's some registration stuff that you have to do to be an RCTC student. We have to get that done before, actually I think that's the 27th that we're going to be filling those stuff out in the computer lab. So we're going to be getting those around in the next week or so. Also, I need to know whether you are going to be interested next year in maybe taking some things at RCTC through the C-Tech high school. Those are things such as health science careers, construction class. There's a hospitality classes that you can take that are working in working in restaurants, or whether you're working in a motel as the desk clerk. Those are classes that you can take at the C-Tech that are high school credit classes, but they're really kind of like combination high school college. You just get high school credit, but it's also located at RCTC. So if you have an interest in some of those classes, I need you also to let your advisory teacher know that you are interested in those classes and which of those class tracks that you would like to have. There's a booklet that I will give to every advisory teacher that will talk about all the classes that are offered at RCTC. Very important that we get you signed up. The other high schools have kids already signed up for those classes, so we need to get our kids' list made so we know which kids we're going to be providing transportation to get to the college next year for those classes. Okay? So you got a number of things. If you're a senior, come to the office for your cap and gown, get that taken care of. If you're a sophomore or junior, you need to be thinking about college class, the first year college class, whether you're interested in that, taking that next year. And then you also need to think about whether you want to do health science careers, CNA nursing assistant classes, or construction, or other offerings at the C-Tech. So be showing up for advisory. There will be a form that you need to fill out, probably starting tomorrow and then going into next week. So we need to get that done ASAP. Thanks for listening.
You can get summer school forms from your advisory teacher. Make sure to see Mr. Molly, Mr. Zebart, or Ms. Mogan with any questions.
And get those forms turned in ASAP.
If you're a senior and you're walking in graduation this spring, it's especially important that you check your credits so you know if there's anything you need to finish over the summer.
If you're graduating this year, you're probably starting to get pretty excited about the end of the school year. I know you're all going to miss us next fall, so we wanted to make sure to say a proper goodbye.
Here's this week's installment of our senior feature.
Hi, today we'll be having our second installment checking in with our seniors before they graduate next month, so stay tuned. Alright, I'm here with Anthony today. What is your favorite thing about the ALC?
My favorite thing about the ALC is probably just no homework and just more relaxed than other schools.
Alright, did any staff members in particular help you?
They're all pretty awesome people and they're all willing to help, so everyone's helped in different ways.
All right. And what is the best part about senior year?
The best part about senior year is graduating, to me.
Pretty excited?
I'm pumped.
All right. See you
I'm
there.
here with Austin. And so, what's your favorite part about ALC?
My favorite part about ALC is probably just hanging out with my friends and seeing everyone's faces every day.
Okay. So, was there any particular teacher that helped you out, at all?
I'd have to say Miss P helped me out through a lot.
Okay.
Like when I was having a bad day, she'd always be there to ask, what's going on, and, I don't know, help me out through my problems and stuff.
All right, sounds good. And what was your best part about senior year?
Probably becoming a senior and just moving on with my life, and I got a job this year.
Okay.
I don't know, just being more responsible.
Hi, I'm here with Bailey. What's your favorite thing about ALC?
My favorite thing about the ALC was probably that it was a lot smaller than mainstream school, so it felt like a lot more homey. We all kind of got to know each other a lot better, more one-on-one time with the teachers, I guess.
Nice. Were there any specific teachers that helped you out throughout your time here at the ALC?
I'd have to say that the main teacher that helped me out the most was probably Miss P. She was like a second mother to me when me and my mom were having a lot of issues and wasn't really there for me, and she just helped me through a lot of stuff the past 3 years that I've been here, so.
All right. And what was the best part of your senior year?
Best part of my senior year was probably the fact that I got a bunch of PSEO stuff done and have already finished my first year of college, and I haven't really spent much time here, so that was pretty nice.
Well, good job. Nice to hear.
Hello, I'm here with Carlise. We're going to ask him some questions. What was your favorite thing about the ALC?
Just the relaxation of the schedule and the schoolwork. You don't have to do as much as you would have in a mainstream school.
Mm-hmm. Were there any staff members who helped you out especially?
With certain things, yeah, like Mr. Molly and Mr. Zebar, they're not really considered teachers, but they help me get my schedule together so I can get stuff done. Margaret with my scheduling, and then Miss P also just motivating me. So.
And what's the best part about this graduating?
Just being able to relax. I've already had all my credits since second quarter, so I've been just kind of helping around the school for the past 2 quarters. So just being able to relax and know that I'm done with school is awesome.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hello, I'm here with Katie and ask her a couple questions about seniors. What's the favorite thing about the ALC?
My favorite thing about the ALC is the sense of community or the family connections.
Is there any staff member that helped you the most?
Miss Baethke, I would say.
All right, and what's the best part of the senior year?
The quickness that it's going, the speed that it's going through.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the seniors that let us interview you. And if you haven't been interviewed, we're coming for you.
Good luck with your future plans, seniors.
If you plan on walking with your homeschool, there's a lot of information you need to know. Here's our news team with a few quick highlights.
Alright seniors, if you haven't already, you should have gotten this piece of paper from your advisory, and if you don't, talk to your advisory teacher. Basically what it is, it just has all the dates of the graduations. So the RALC graduation is on June 8th. If you're going to go to a mainstream school's graduation, the practice is required, so you have to go to that. That is on June 10th. And then their actual graduation is on June 11th. And in order to participate in that, you need to, dress up nice and wear dress shoes. You can't be wearing sandals. So, yeah.
If you have any questions, see Karen in the office ASAP.
Geez, do we have any stories this week that aren't about seniors?
Of course we do, although this next story might hit home especially for seniors since some of them are 18.
If you're 18 and you're a smoker, you might be interested in hearing about 2 states that have recently passed laws that raise the legal age to buy tobacco products to 21.
21? That seems pretty harsh.
It does, but there's a lot of research behind their reasoning. Listen up for more information.
So odds are you or someone you know is a smoker. On January 1st, 2 states, California and Hawaii, raised the smoking age to 21. Today, we will see how ALC students would feel if Minnesota did the same thing.
So I'm here with Christiana today. So how would you feel if Minnesota raised the smoking age to 21?
I feel like it would be harder for me to get cigarettes since I'm not even close to 21.
Yeah. Would anything change for you if the smoking age raised to 21 in Minnesota?
Yeah, it'd probably like make me rethink my whole smoking attitude.
Do you think that if the smoking age raised, it would influence the younger generation to not start smoking?
Yes, I think so.
Why do you think that?
Because, like, with us, with having cigarettes raised to like 18, like a lot of teens don't be who's 18, so it's like, oh, I want to start smoking, can you get me a pack? And they're like, oh yeah. And it's like, if you're 21, like, I think they're gonna have like second guess themselves, like, you're 16, I don't, you know, so yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
So I'm here with Austin today. So how would you feel if Minnesota raised the smoking age to 21?
Be a little bit different. I mean, to change.
Would anything change for you if the smoking age raised to 21 in Minnesota?
I mean, yes, I do smoke myself, but I'd say going from it being 18 to 21, be like, be harder to get cigarettes and all that, but whatever.
And do you think if the smoking age raised, it would influence the younger generation to not start smoking?
Oh, probably.
Why?
Well, I mean, like, younger kids would see older people smoking, and then, they'd tell them, this stuff's nasty, don't do it, and maybe they'd learn, or maybe they'd be dumb and try it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Hi, so I'm here with Kat today. So recently in California and Hawaii, they raised their smoking age to 21. So you have to be 21 to buy all cigarettes and electronic, like cigarettes and vape pens and everything. So how would you feel if Minnesota raised the smoking age to 21?
I'd be mad.
Yeah?
Because I don't know a lot of 21-year-olds.
Would anything change for you if the smoking age did raise to 21?
It'd probably be harder to find someone to buy me cigarettes, but I'd find a way.
And do you think that if the smoking age did raise, that it would influence the younger generation to not start smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why do you think that would be?
Because then they'll only see like people who aren't in their school smoking, so then, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Tobacco is the leading cause of preventable illness and death in the United States. Each day, more than 3,200 people under the age of 18 smoke their first cigarette. 2,100 youths and young adults are daily smokers. 9 out of 10 smokers start before the age of 18. 98 start before 26. 19% of the U.S. adults are smokers. 18 of high school students are smokers.
So now we know what students think about the smoking age changing to 21 in California and Hawaii, and what they would do if the smoking age changed in Minnesota.
If California and Hawaii have passed laws that raise the smoking age, there's a good chance other states will too.
If raising the smoking age prevents kids from starting smoking, that would be a good thing. Once you start, it's really hard to quit.
We'll have to keep watching the news to see how it turns out and if it makes a difference in California and Hawaii.
Speaking of watching the news, did you see the big Old Navy controversy last week that was all over Facebook and Twitter?
You mean about the ad featuring an interracial family?
Yes. In case you missed it, Old Navy tweeted an advertisement that featured an interracial family, and it set off a Twitter firestorm.
We were so shocked by some of the comments that we wanted to dig a little deeper around the ALC and how students here feel about interracial relationships.
Have any of you guys seen the Old Navy ad? If so, you know there's been negative feedback on Twitter. What are your thoughts?
Hi, I'm here with Sherry and Ian today. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Have you ever faced any racial issues by having an interracial relationship? No.
Not heard of.
All right. What are your family's thoughts about you guys having an interracial relationship?
Well, my parents are in one.
And I'm mixed, so I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right. Thank you. Hi, I'm with Elizabeth today. Hi.
Hi.
Have you faced any racial issues by being in an interracial relationship?
Yes, people look at us a weird type of way, but we just have to deal with it.
All right. What does your family think about you being in an interracial relationship?
They don't accept our relationship, but it's whatever.
It's because he's black?
Yes.
All right, Hi, I'm here with Mr. Boy today. Hi, Mr. Boy.
How you doing, kid?
Good. Have you seen the Old Navy ad?
I have.
Yeah. What's your thoughts about the interracial family portrayed?
I'm amazed in 2016 it still brings up problems. You know, it just totally amazes me. You know, at this point in time, we're still worried about who's married to who. You know,
It's pretty crazy.
All the stuff that's going on. Most scientists say within the next 200 years, there's not going to be any black, white, brown, red, anything. It'll just will be so intermixed that we'll have to find something else to hate each other for, because color's not going to be a point. There won't be enough of any color to hate.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked too. There's a lot of people that are friends with different colors. Yeah.
You know, that's what the whole civil rights movement was about. And I thought we'd gotten way past that in the 60s, at least by the 70s.
Yeah.
But 2016 is pretty sad that that's still something to be upset about.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Precious today.
Hi.
Have you faced any racial issues in your interracial relationship?
Yes, I have. But you could say we've gotten through it.
That's good, that's good. What does your family think about your interracial relationship?
My family doesn't really like him. And they kind of like to say racial slurs towards him. Only because he's black, I guess you could say.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Apollinar today. Hi, Apollinar.
Hey, what's up?
Have you faced any racial issues in your interracial relationship?
I have not. At least I think. Well, one time I did get like an eye stare, like just like looking at you, but didn't mean much to me because the guy didn't say anything. But if he did, yeah.
Okay. So, what does your family think about you being in an interracial relationship?
I think they don't really care.
They don't care.
Yeah, they're open-minded people, so
That's good.
that's what's up.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And Americans say the country needs to continue making changes to ensure that blacks have equal rights with whites. Half of Americans say this, up from 33% 5 years earlier. The wealth gap between blacks and whites in 2013 reached the highest point since 1989.
Hopefully, with each new generation, issues of racism will continue to be less and less common.
It's up to us to make things better, so we all need to do our part and stand up to racism wherever we see it. ASAP.
Well, that does it for this week's edition of C103 News. Be sure to tune in next week for another new episode.
And as a reminder, make sure you turn in your release form to Mrs. Sloan if you're going on the field trip next week. It's rain or shine, hopefully shine, and it'll sure to be a lot of fun.
Have a great week.
ASAP!